Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, then this one is yours. This is a special love reading for you. Twin flame reading. You don't have to be in a twin flame union. You don't have to have met them yet. This is just information about what's going on for the divine masculine at the moment, what's going on with the divine feminine. You can be either one of them. They can be switched around as well. It's not about whether you're a man or a woman as well. So just take it as it resonates. So, timeless reading, whenever you're getting to it, is good. There's not an extended reading for this. If you do want that kind of thing, let me know in the comments below. So, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and cross watchers are very welcome to this as well. Of course, cross watchers, it could be flipped around for you. Let's get some general cards out first for Cancer. Past lives. So, you've got a past life connection with somebody. Shared lives before. Past lives before, and so you've got a very strong connection with somebody. Now, road less traveled. I'm getting that both of your life paths here are very unusual, and so you're very unique. That you don't have a lot of matches, you guys. You've both had, I don't know, maybe you've had very healing life paths where you've got a lot of work to do on yourselves, and it might be like in older age when you get together kind of thing, but very unique. And so don't expect there to be a lot of matches to you is what I'm getting from this. You might just be waiting on a lot of like life experience to go by while you're learning and growing and building things for yourselves and stuff like that before you guys come together. It's pretty specific. Cancer, I mean, it's not going to be true for all of you, but I guess those ones that are watching me, some of you need to hear this. Reflect. So your reflection of each other. This one who is the past life connection. Very similar life paths, but very unique too, and very unusual life paths as well. Okay, so let's find out where the divine masculine is at for Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and also cross watchers as well. The divine masculine that is involved with a Cancer or meant for a Cancer or is Cancer themselves. What's going on for the divine masculine right now for Cancer signs? Divine masculine. These two. Nine of Wands, healing themselves at the moment. So the wounded warrior, the Nine of Wands, means that there's a lot of healing going on. And that's what I was going to say, is that maybe these life paths, you've required a lot of healing. Maybe you were both born to very difficult circumstances or a difficult life story. A difficult story. So that you had a lot to heal, because when we've got a lot to heal, we grow a lot as people and you'll become this rich being from it. I think that you guys very committed to each other, the Hierophant says, but on a spiritual level. But I think you're kind of spiritually giving each other space to live a particular story, complex story, and heal yourselves before you come together. And then when you do come together, it's going to be a very rich experience when you do come together. Nine of Wands. Tell us about this Nine of Wands for the divine masculine. So currently healing themselves. What's this about? The High Priestess. It's about spirituality itself. Okay. So could be some wounding here with the divine masculine about intuition, about tarot readings, about the spiritual. And so they could be religion injured. I was thinking of like the vaccine injured. They could be religion injured. And I think there's a lot of people that are too. Because although there's some great things in religions, there's a lot of crap in there too. So it feels to me like they've been religion injured. And they might have turned their back on spirituality altogether, like bar humbug kind of thing. And it feels like and that can be really tricky, right? Because then we can switch ourselves off from our guidance, which is not just a feminine thing, it's a masculine thing too. So divine masculine needs guidance, needs to open up to guidance and the intuition. So I'm guessing the divine masculine has been in a very logical kind of a point of view for a lot of their lives after being injured by religion is what it feels like to me. And so having to heal from a lot of that kind of stuff. Now, they could have even been in a cult or something like that. But it doesn't have to be. I mean, a lot of the mainstream religions are pretty injurious. So what's behind this? Divine timing. Ah, for some of you, you've come into their lives. Divine feminine, you've come into their lives as this high priestess character and rocked their boat. As a spiritual divine feminine, you've rocked their boat and you've challenged them by standing strongly in your spiritual faith, your intuition, maybe your witchy ways or whatever it is that you've got going on. And you've actually triggered that in them to heal that kind of stuff. And so they might have been quite dismissive of you at first. Anyway, Hierophant, this is somebody who is looking for commitment. They're looking for something solid in their life, something to remain in their life. It feels to me like there's been a lot of travel, a lot of one place to another, a lot of building a family up and then leaving it behind, and building a new family up and leaving it behind. Yeah, 5 of materials. There's been a lot of being left out of things, a lot of moving on. I think your person has lived in a lot of different places, Cancer. And it doesn't feel like that they've got a problem socially or anything like that. I think they build up their social networks and their new families in each place that they go, but there's a lot of moving on there. So they want something to stick around. What's behind this is transformation, unlimited possibilities, and death. Right, so your person's been through a hell of a lot of endings in their life, a lot, but it's opened them up to even more unlimited possibilities. Now, this might be resonating for you too, Divine Feminine, because you've got very similar life paths here. If you're saying like, oh no, that's me, that's not the Divine Masculine, remember what they said about this past lives, the reflection of you, and I was picking up very strongly that you've had very similar life paths there. More about the Divine Masculine. Emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can distort your perception and cloud your vision. Okay, so not just the spiritual side of themselves, the emotional side of themselves is what they're focused on at the moment. They are delving into that, healing themselves from that, the spiritual and the emotional. Kind of got them confused at the moment. This is someone who thought they knew what their reality was, and it was very logical. And that was the way that they were dealing with things. And then when the spiritual comes along and the emotional, they're out of the depth, but they're opening up to that now. They're focused on the positive though, so they're not like wounded warrior, kind of drowning in it, pessimistic, not wanting to go there. They are going there. They're open to it. Focused on the positive in their lives. So when I say this is the wounded warrior kind of thing, they're in the healing phase at the moment. I'm not talking about them crushing. Focus on the self-worth, raising up the self-worth, knowing that they deserve it. Now, this can be a big problem with people that have had life paths like this, because they can be asking themselves, what's wrong with me, that I can't seem to settle down, that I can't seem to find my people. And again, everything that I'm saying here might be resonant with you Divine Feminines as well, because such similar life paths. They daydream of what it is that they want in their lives. They also are very much focused on freedom. It's very important to them. And they might have already spotted you, already noticed you, already felt a connection with you. If you haven't been in union yet, as in been together romantically, I think that they have spotted you. I think they're aware of you. They know of you anyway. But very, very much focused on freedom. It's important to them. And so they might think that that's at odds with this Hierophant, the wish that someone or something would stick around. Maybe they want an adventure with you. Maybe they want someone to share this kind of life path with. They're very romantic. And again, good timing. A divine timing out before, good timing. So your paths will cross at the perfect time. Where's the heart at right now? Wow. Love endures. Love does not give up or lose faith. So if you have met this person before, they haven't given up. If you feel like they've turned away from you and they've gone away and you've given up on them, they've given up on you, it's not true. The love endures, so the love has never gone away. Okay, now let's focus on the divine feminine. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. The divine feminine, what's going on with the divine feminine right now? Cancer, or those involved with Cancer. Seven of Swords. Ouch. So you're having real problems in your love life at the moment, divine feminine. People catfishing you, people pretend to be what they're not. It never kind of working out. Just problem after problem after problem. Maybe you have your eyes set on someone, and now it's like they're a liar again, or it feels like it's you're not even getting in relationships with people. Like it's averted each time. Putting a lot of work into it. Now, this is different. This is not putting a lot of work. You used to put a lot of work into relationships, and you're not doing that so much anymore. You're putting work into your own foundations now, into building something up for yourself. So divine feminine is really getting on with perhaps money, career, that kind of thing, building something for herself. Perhaps after the pursuit of romantic relationship has been so disappointing, you realize you can't rely on anyone else at all. You're having to put yourself first. And that could be getting you into the Empress kind of an energy as well. Why the Seven of Swords? Muse of Materials. So you've been choosing for romantic connections, or so you think, the kind of stable ones with money and all of that kind of stuff. So you're seeking for this stability, and yet it's elusive. It's never true. You've never found like the truth. And I think that happens, when someone is earmarked for us, when the universe is trying to, how they say, rejection is God's protection. Sometimes, and the guys have told me this in readings, sometimes they just will give you false leads and all of that just to waste your time in a way, because the universe doesn't want you getting into a relationship. So you've been picking the homely ones, the ones with stability, or so it seems, but it's never worked out. It's like the divine feminine, right, has been getting more into a logical side, as the divine masculine is getting more into his intuition and spirituality. Divine feminine has been getting more into a logical side, saying, well, I can't find someone to settle down with here. Maybe I should be choosing someone that's more stable, that's already set up. Someone that's like a homebody, that kind of thing. Choose one of those, and it turns out not true too. And so the divine feminine is like, what the hell? I don't know. Maybe I should just work on myself, not work on myself, but work for myself, like building things up for myself. Eight of Pentacles, reaping the rewards for the work I put in, because I don't know what else to do. So this is a frustrating time for divine feminine. It's like you cannot manifest it. You cannot manifest the love life that you want. It's completely blocked from you. Now, I'm not getting that the divine feminine is that focus on the divine masculine, really. And perhaps that's because if you have met this divine masculine already, very logical, very switched off from the spiritual side, you would have thought, they're not my match. So stripping illusions is behind this. See, stripping illusions is like, well, I've got to get on with my own life and sort something out for myself, build something up for myself, because relationship just ain't happening. Divine feminine is very passionate, though, is ready for this kind of passion, ready for, very seductive at the moment, very beautiful at the moment, very attractive. So what gives? Cancer, divine feminine is what gives, right? Because you've got all of that going on, and it doesn't seem to make sense. Everyone's probably like, well, why are you single? Like, you could have your pick of anyone. And it's like, well, but there's no one to pick. Like, I'm trying to pick the right one. But yeah, it's elusive because the universe is trying to keep you away from others while they are, well, you've got a lot of divine timing on the table here. And so maybe it's just time to trust the universe and say, okay, well, bring me one when I'm ready. But you're ready for that passion, so you feel as your human self kind of thing, ready for that passion. But the divine feminine is stepping into the power at the moment, so taking power over the life. That's what this is about, stepping into that empress energy of building something for yourself, being very powerful. Now, you might not have wanted to do that before, because these Muse of Materials, these King of Pentacles characters that you've been meeting, they might want someone that's not in the power, someone just to kind of take care of. That's the way that they feel powerful in a relationship, to take care of someone like that. And so you might have been diminishing that. And the message here is, divine feminines, don't diminish that. Shine brightly. Make your empire as big as possible, because this divine masculine is going to respond to that. It's going to respond to you. Proceed with caution at the moment. If you are trying to get into relationships at the moment, divine feminine, proceed with caution, because it feels like there's just going to be roadblocks. Probably better to guard your heart right now. Keep it secure. Keep yourself secure. Wait for the universe to bring this divine connection along, and stop trying to push it, and stop trying to see the divine connection in people that you meet, in these King of Pentacles that you meet. Stop trying to make them into your divine masculine. You're not going to be confused about it when you do meet them. And that even goes for those that think you've met them already, think you know who I'm talking about. They're in a different energy. It's like when they're a match, you'll feel it. Self-worth. So you'll focus on your self-worth as well. Same card as they've got. I'm feeling withdrawn. So yeah, the disappointments have you withdrawing your energy, and that's a good thing at the moment. That's not something to work on and open yourself up. You'll naturally open up. We all naturally open up when we are safe and when we're bringing those right people in. We just do. So where's your heart at right now, divine feminine? I love you. So you're ready for like this big love. You're very focused on loving. You want to be that nurturer, that lover. You're wanting the real deal now. I get it. It feels to me like you're going to have to wait for it. Divine feminines and divine masculines as well. You're going to have to wait for this one. You're both still in the process of this long, individual, unique kind of path that you're on, and you're going to come together. You're going to have to trust the universe on this one. So there you go. Thank you so much for watching, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rise, Venus, and Cross Watchers. Hope you enjoyed that. I hope it helped you out. Click on that subscribe button, that notification bell down there, that like button, and all of those things. And leave a comment as well. Do you like this style of reading? Do you want me to keep on going? Which sign would you like me to do next? You let me know. And so thanks again for watching, and I will see you next time.